Although Roy still had a loyal following, the mid-70s saw a change in the British music scene. The rejection of all things mainstream and the stripped-down instrumentation of punk rock seemed, at first glance, to leave little room for the Big O.
Pretty woman, won't you bother me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see, pretty woman. You look lovely. See, I can't get up there. Well, when I was in the Sex Pistols, if you were a closet music fan like myself, you know, there's loads of bands who I would have probably got hung for if it would have gotten out that I liked at the time, you know. Would he come under that umbrella as it's old hat and you shouldn't be liking them because we're against all that nonsense? I don't think that is the case. I don't think he ever fell into that bag as being out of flavour, you know.
When I was growing up in the 70s, Roy was kind of an anachronism, really. He was completely out of kilter with the times, and people I was hanging out with didn't have Roy Orbison albums. They just didn't. He was from a different era. But then, as the 70s begat punk rock, there became an interest in the 50s. I think it was, you know, punk rock was a 50s thing in a way. Rebel, Without a Cause, the short haircuts, the stance of Elvis, stripping things down to the bone. So it was through the door that punk rock opens that Roy Orbison walked into my life.
You have to remember, Roy didn't get to be Roy Orbison by being like anything but outside the norm. Those guys in Memphis, when they created rockabilly, you know, they didn't create rockabilly by being the boy next door.
Just running scared